welcome to my channel. My name is Toya. I am a flight attendant for a major airline. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If not, hello again. On this channel, I talk about all things travel, self-care, and lifestyle. And today, I'm talking about trying to make extra income with a company in particular called Rev. So right now, and I apologize if there's noise because I'm in the flight attendant crew lounge, but I am on day 1 of 3 of reserve days, and I was assigned to sit airport standby. Basically, I'm sitting in the crew lounge for 4 hours, and if there are any flights or trips that my company needs me to work, I will work those trips, but if they do not need me, I will actually go home and be on reserve for the next 2 days. I love flying, but I am a mom, and I do find that when I need extra money, I have to pick up extra flights, and it does sometimes just get tiring. I start to feel burnt out. So what I've been doing lately is trying to find other ways to make money. I've reached out to other flight attendants, and one flight attendant in particular told me about this company called Rev. She said she makes anywhere from $100 to $500 a week. She only works on layovers and on her sits. So meaning if she's off from work with our airline and she's home, she doesn't do transcribing there. She utilizes her layover time and her sit times, kind of like how I'm sitting right now on standby. That's when she does transcribing. So the reason I'm doing this video is because I did apply, I did get the job, I have not transcribed yet, so this will actually be my first time, and I thought it would be a great idea to see how much money I can make with the company in 4 hours, since my sit is 4 hours. So that's the goal, is to dedicate the next 4 hours to working and seeing how much money I can make. According to Wikipedia, Rev is an American speech-to-text company that provides closed captioning, subtitles, and transcription services. So once the flight attendant told me about the company, I did look on Wikipedia just to get more information about the company. I also looked at Glassdoor and read a couple of reviews about it. Now, I don't think I'm going to get rich from doing this, but extra income will help. If it's something that can allow me to be home more, then I will do this. Unlike the flight attendant that I spoke with, I am actually willing to do transcribing on my days off at home because my daughter is of school age. She's in middle school. So usually when I have weekdays off, she's in school anyway, and it would be just a great time to make some extra money. Let's see how much money we can make in 4 hours. Now, if I get called for a trip, then obviously, that's going to be cut down, but I'm going to try to use the next 4 hours of my sit time to see how much money I can make. So let's check it out. So I've kind of set myself up in this corner in the crew lounge. I'm kind of away, even though you can still hear everyone, I'm kind of away from most of the noise. I have some disposable headsets so that when I'm listening to the audio, I can go ahead and type it out. Hopefully they're disposable, so hopefully they work good enough where I'm able to hear everything and transcribe. I have all the food that I think I'll need, probably more food than I think I'll need for the next 4 hours, but I did buy a salad and soup from a restaurant here in the Atlanta airport, and then also there's a free lunch from my airline that I grabbed too. So with the exception of having to use the bathroom, I do not think I'll be leaving this area for the next 4 hours. So I'm really going to dedicate it to transcribing just to see how much money I can make. So let's check it out.
I have dreams about us. I just want it to stop because I miss you so much.
So the first video was completely in Spanish, and then I've listened to a couple more, and the two after the one that was fully in Spanish, the two that I listened to after are just very hard to hear. So I can already tell that just finding a video that's clear is actually gonna take longer than I thought. I kind of feel like that's gonna take away from the 4 hours of working, but you know, if this is something that you're interested in, just be prepared for that, because not all of the audio is clear. So that's just a heads up for anyone that's actually thinking about doing transcribing. So it's now 2:08 p.m. I started looking for something to transcribe at 1:45, which is when my sit started, and I think I found something. It's not worth a lot of money. The audio is 23 minutes long. It only pays $7.16, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and claim this job and transcribe it and then go on to the next one. Okay, so a couple of things since I've been doing this for the past hour or so. Just some tips I would give. Number one, I'm probably not in the best environment to do a transcribing job, because I am in the flight attendant crew lounge and the voices project. For this particular job, you just really have to listen to the audio, because everything needs to be transcribed, even the faintest conversation in the background. So now that I know this, I probably wouldn't do this in the crew lounge anymore. If this is something that you're interested in and you have little children, it may be difficult if your environment has noise. Luckily though, what I do love about this company is the fact that it gives you a due date. The particular report that I'm transcribing for right now is not due for another 8 hours. So even if I have to stop and start, even if they gave me a flight today and I flew out somewhere, and you know, I would still have more than enough time to finish it before the due date. So that's a great thing about it. And another thing is, this is my very first time transcribing. I feel very slow right now, but it is like the first time that I'm attempting to do it. So how much money I end up making for the 4 hours could definitely be way less than what you may make, especially if you have a quieter environment, or if you've done work like this before, or you're a fast typer. After 4 hours of sitting here and working with Rev, I was able to complete 4 different assignments. The first one paid $7.16. The second one paid $9.50. The third paid $16 even, and the fourth paid $15 even. So, I mean, it's not a ton of money, but the 4 hours I was sitting here on standby, I made a total of just under $48, a little under $12 an hour. So, you know, you're not gonna get rich by doing this, but if you just wanted extra like gas money, or money for your electric bill, or small little bills, it's probably a great gig for that. Keep in mind, like I said earlier, this is my first time doing it, so maybe I was slower. It also took me a lot of time to find audio that was clear, and it's really loud in the flight attendant crew lounge. So, you know, I probably took a lot of time just trying to make sure I heard everything correctly. But yeah, so that's it. So if you found that this video was useful, just let me know below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video, and if you want to see more content about travel, lifestyle, self-care. Thanks. Bye.